Good morning and welcome to America's Home Cooking. Today we're making, well, it's going to take 2 days because this is going to be a sourdough culture that we're working with, and we want to use our liquid culture to make this. So first, before you do that, you're going to have to combine some flours together. You're going to need a half a cup of flaxseed flour. You're going to need 2 cups of whole wheat flour, and you're going to need 2 1/4 cups of white flour. Mix them up thoroughly. We're not going to use them all right now, but leave them out on the counter with a cover because we're going to be using them for our 2 12-hour rises. All right, we need 2 cups of our liquid culture. Now, I'll just talk about this for a minute. I only have this much culture left in here, but I'll be feeding this and I'll be building this back up again. As long as I don't use it all, I'm fine. All right, now to that 2 cups, you're going to add 1 cup of this flour mixture that you have. Now remember, flaxseed flour and the seeds have the omega-3 vitamins in them, which is linoleic acid. It's an alpha-linoleic acid, and it's very high in it, and your body needs it. They state that the ones you get in the fish oil tabs aren't as, let me get up, and we need 1/4 cup of water, cold water. Do not use stocks or butters when you have to do these 12-hour rises. You just use plain cold water. And that's only 1/4 cup that you're going to need. And you're going to beat this and then put it in a warm place without a cover to rise for 12 hours. Now they state that you cannot get this acid from fish liver oil as easily, but the problem is that, and this is going to hit home for a lot of us. I thought I was healthy. I'm accustomed to seeing people with crooked teeth and knock-kneed and acnes and all, until I started learning these are not healthy people. But with the way they're playing with our food, I don't think we're as healthy as we should be. And I think because we're not as healthy as we should be, we can't absorb some of these nutrients. And they say that we can't do this, but I think a healthy body can. And I question that. No matter how much research they do, they don't have really healthy people anymore. We have diseases running through families. That's why they like young people, so they can run these tests on to see how they're doing, you know, to see if this works or not. I just don't believe it. It's just that we've become accustomed to seeing sickness as normal. Or they say it runs in the family. It runs in the family because it has a high requirement for certain nutrients. Like they say, labor is painful. Hey, I went through labor. And I went through a natural abortion. I'm going to tell you, giving birth does not hurt. I'll tell you what hurts. A natural abortion. That hurts like the dickens. I went through my whole labor without pain. And like I said, when I was in transition, I was arguing because I had to go to the hospital for some other reason. And he said, well, when the pains get, I got out of that bed. I was so mad. There I am. full labor, arguing with this doctor. And he didn't believe what he was saying. Yeah, this one's going to argue with you. I told him there is no pain in labor. I should know. I've already done it. And he insisted that he was right. No, we become accustomed to being sick. Sick is normal. Unhealthy is normal. So when they say you can't absorb these omega-3s in fish liver oil, maybe because people aren't real healthy anymore. We're not strong like we used to be or anything else. We have more diseases now. It's almost like having the plague around the place. Anyway, we do this, and we're going to put this in a warm place to rise for 12 hours. And then this evening, what you're going to do is add another cup of this flour to this mixture with half a cup of water. You see, there's going to be a difference then. So remember that this evening, that you're going to be adding a half a cup of water and 1 cup of this flour mixture. Now for the flour mixture, all you have to do is just set it someplace, put a plate on it, which I'm going to do. You can see I'm going to do it. Though I have hardly any room on my counters. Because I am just running out of room left and right. I am going to leave this on the table. That's exactly how it's going to sit. But this I'm going to go put in a warm place. So I'll see you tomorrow morning and we will finish this up.